What you see now looks like a drain. Once used to be a small river, collecting rainwater and carrying it to the Vidyadhari river. Where rainwater used to flow once, now sewage flows. Flowing through the entirety of North 24 Parganas, this is Noai Canal, locally known as Noai Khal, and today we will unveil the reality of this poison waterway. My study area was on the railway bridge of Noai Canal, located just beside the Madhyamgram railway station in the suburbs of Kolkata. The present scene of the waterway is detrimental. The first thing anyone would notice is the odor coming from the canal, which is so strong and pungent that it made us feel a burning sensation in our nasopharyngeal pathway. Regardless of having a waste segregation site nearby, garbage is seen dumped directly into the water body. Wastes are seen floating on the water or flowing with the low currents of the canal or just stuck to the vegetation. The decomposing of organic wastes give away the reason for the rotting pungent smell. Scums formed from the washed up soap water are seen forming layers beside these wastes. The movement of the water is uneven in this canal, with little to no flow along the banks and moderate flow in the middle of the stream. Along the banks, vegetation grew due to lack of movement of water. Over the time, the garbage got stuck to this vegetation, then to one another, along with the new ones, forming patches of wastes. Degradable wastes keep on rotting in these patches, getting mixed with the non degradable ones, making the site a dreadful scene to look at. All these factors made the dissolved oxygen of the water to deplete and thus increasing the biological oxygen demand. Even though the water might become toxic to humans, it receives high nutrient enrichment from the wastes and wastewater draining into the canal. This condition is good enough for the proliferation of water hyacinth. Commonly known as the terror of Bengal, it is notoriously known for depleting the dissolved oxygen in a water body, disrupting a typical aquatic ecosystem. Water hyacinth, which indicates eutrophication and tells us that the ecosystem is gasping for life, provides a last refuge for birds and insects while trying to remediate pollution such as heavy metals. But as a rule of resilience, life sustains in the most unexpected places. Pond herons are seen perching on the trees nearby and foraging on the water hyacinth or even resting on it. The stench of the canal does not seem to bother the water hen either. The water hyacinth and the associated plants provide food and shelter for several insects and crustaceans, and these living organisms in turn serve as food for these birds, maintaining a stable food chain. This kingfisher is catching these insects and enjoying its meal. The presence of these birds and insects show that their range of tolerance towards pollution is way broader than ours. This shows their capability of rapid adaptation towards changes of environment done by us humans, or what seems like pollution to us might not be for them. But the problem lies with the content of the waste that are anchored to the water hyacinth. Plastics and other degradable waste poses the greatest threat to these birds. The birds might mistake them as their food, which can choke and kill them. With rapid population growth of the suburbs, the waste produced by these people also increase. The Noai Canal collects most of the sewage from the Madhyamgram municipality and other towns located along its course, meeting the Vidyadhari River, joining the Raimangal River in the Sundarbans, finally ending up in the Bay of Bengal. The problem is with heavy rain and higher water flows. The wastes that are residing in the khal will flow into the river and lead to these ecologically sensitive areas. Pollution is a major problem in today's world. It causes the earth system to collapse. To prevent these hazards from happening, we need to take steps first locally. Noack Canal is in urgent need of cleaning. As much as a canal is important for the disposal of treated wastewater, the municipalities should make strict rules and regulations regarding disposal of solid wastes directly into a water body, as solid wastes are the main culprit of waterway blockage and harmful waste accumulations. Only with proper waste segregation and waste disposal, pollution can be managed, preventing the situation from getting out of hands. Even though nature is resilient towards the changes in the long run, it may not keep up with the rapid changes in the environment caused by us humans. Us humans need to control our anthropogenic activities because we are capable of changing our own habits and we are in charge of what we can generate.